that's something that we've gone back and forth a little bit with Governor Parson. I think he prefers, generally speaking, kind of a universal pay plan where everyone gets, the same amount. And you've seen the General Assembly try to be a little more nuanced there and try to focus more attention on greater areas of need. And so to bring that back around to this year's budget, I think you see what is called or described as tenure pay is actually an acknowledgement that we do need specialized pay plans within certain sectors of state government. So there could be some of that in the Children's Division pay plan, but it is as the governor recommended it, and universally it's a 3.2% increase for all state employees.
Yeah, and the reason why I've been paying attention to the Children's Division in particular and I'm sure you know this because you probably have dealt with this for a while when they come and ask for money. But especially in St. Louis, we had such a big shortage here that the backlog was of cases that were not being closed was in like the 6,000 to 7,000 range. Now, my understanding is they've hired a lot of more people, and I think they're hopeful that that backlog could be cleared over the next few months. But the starting pay for child abuse investigators is like $44,000 a year, which pretty much everybody I've talked with has said that's just not enough money, especially in like the St. Louis metropolitan area. So I'm not sure what the magic number is. I think it's going to be a difficult situation regardless because there's a lot of competition for some of these people. But I guess that's a roundabout way of asking, is it possible that when you get through like the process of marking up the budget or, going to the floor or going to the Senate, that those particular type of workers who investigate child abuse could be in that category that you mentioned of like tenured pay plans?
It is possible, yes, and it would be my preference that we again pay accordingly the people that work in the most difficult jobs in state government. And to your point, I'm not sure exactly what the magic number is, but if we can't hire anyone to do those jobs within the St. Louis market, we can start by paying more and surmise that we are not paying enough. And so that is a particularly difficult job to do, even if it paid six figures to investigate child abuse and things like that. So $44,000 probably isn't enough to attract new people to the workforce to do those jobs. And so, yeah, I would be for paying what is necessary within reason to make sure that we're adequately staffed in the various markets across the state. And I think that means that we would need to have specialized pay plans within certain subsectors of government, subsections of government that pay a little bit more than the state average.